Welcome back to the channel everyone, North47 here. We are back on PC Building Simulator today, and as you will have seen by the title and the thumbnail, we are going to be building a gaming PC for Santa. The second PC one, or second gaming PC actually that we'll have built one not long ago. He wanted one that was for a recommended spec on Deer Hunting Simulator, and then a few days later sent it back to me. I had broken it in a rage. If I remember correct, broke the motherboard and the graphics card. I'm not sure. I think maybe the power supply as well. I can't remember. But yeah, we're going to be building another one for him today. So let's check out the email. Ho ho ho. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Time for Santa to get a new computer. That's right, Santa was very good for a long time, and the elves have decided he's allowed a new toy at last. If he's very good, they might even buy him a new copy of Deer Hunting Simulator, since the old disc got snapped in one of Santa's blood rages. But you don't need to hear about that. Would you be so kind as to put together a gaming PC for Santa? Something that can benchmark 8500 would be just great. Best wishes, Chris Santa Claus Kringle, CEO North Pole Industries. So we have a budget of 2500. Wants a 3D mark of 8500 and wants some lighting done as well. So this is going to be, what's it, one at least white, one red and one green. So right, what I'll do, I'll hop off, I'll go and get some parts, and then we'll come back, we'll order those parts in, skip ahead to the next day and get this thing built for him. I'll be back in just a second. Alright, after much searching around, try and fit everything inside the budget, I have come up with the build for Santa, and we are going to be going with motherboard NZXT N7 C370 in white. We are going to be throwing an Intel i5 9600K CPU in there, and that is going to be cooled by the NZXT Kraken X62 AIO water cooler. We are going to have 2 sticks of ADATA Spectrix D60G 8GB 3200 MHz RAM. We are going to be running dual MSI GTX 1070 Gaming Z 8G graphics cards. We're going to be booting the whole system off the Patriot Scorch M.2, 128GB for that. And we are going to have 2 terabytes of Seagate Barracuda storage on the hard drive, and everything is going to be powered by 750 watts of the Corsair RM750i power supply, and it's all going to be sitting inside the NZXT H440 case, also in white. So you can see we're just on 2500 there, so I'll go 2470 for the entire build, so just 30 quid to spare inside the budget. Let's order that all in now. Let's shut everything down and get ourselves ready for the next day. Yeah, while I cut away as well, actually, I rebooted my PC by mistake. Yeah, I turned off the Christmas lights in the room just so things weren't too, what's the word, it kind of throws off the colours a little bit. I have some PCs to do. I better do them. Didn't even notice that a minute ago. But yeah, I'll end the day, and I should be back in just a second and we get building Santa's PC. Alright, so new day begins. Let's get this PC built for Santa, and I'm pretty sure that all the parts that I have should this should be, yeah, this is case here. I'll throw that up on the bench. I'm pretty sure that the parts that I've picked out should more than good. Did I have an M.2 in there? Oh, that was parts that I'd ordered in off PC Bay, which actually, give me a quick check and we see what we have. Yeah, I don't want a case fan. I will take this GTX 1080 though. That'll come in handy for a rebuild. I'll also take the 520 watt, all white. Actually, I don't know if I'd have enough for cables. I probably would actually. All white. I might even actually swap out the that's fully modular as well. I might get a brand new one of them actually and swap it out. I don't think we're gonna need 750 watts, but I will take that ARS motherboard as well. So yeah, I may do a quick power supply swap, even though, I mean, you're not gonna see the let's get his email back open again. You're not gonna actually see the motherboard, the power supply, once everything's put together anyway, which actually we'll just get the mount off. But yeah, I'm pretty confident that the parts that I've picked out anyway should be more than enough to get the 8500 3D score that he's looking for. I don't think I need to take anything off there. Probably just going to leave the case fans on. Might just need to take out the back one for the AIO. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything there. I wanted to go as well with, we're actually going to put the power supply in first. Get that out of the way. Yeah, I wanted to go with the 1070 titaniums. They would have kind of matched the case. They're sort of like a silvery grey colour, titanium I suppose. But it was just outside the budget, so unfortunately couldn't go with that. Right, motherboard, yeah, I have a broken one, we'll get rid of that. So I went with the Z370. And I'm trying to manually do in the standoffs, and I don't need to do that anymore. Right, let's open up our clips. CPU shield, right, we get the CPU in now. So the i5 9600K. And then before I forget, I'll actually put on some thermal paste as well. There we go, wait for the shield to close. Put on some thermal paste because I always forget to do it. I'll stick the cooler on in a minute. We'll do the RAM. So yeah, I went with 2 sticks of the 880 Spectrix 8 gig 3000. I was about to say, I don't know what I was about to say. 3200 megahertz. So I think this board can take, it's about 3000. Just under 4000 megahertz I think, but again just budget wise. So let's get cooler in, which we went with the Kraken X62, and oh yeah, we're going to need to take out the case fan. Alright, had a feeling. Alright, that's that in. Right, Joe, actually no, before we put that in, we need to put in the M.2, 128 gig, Patriot Scorch. That is going to sit right here. And what else have we got? We might as well stick the hard drive in, 2 terabyte Barracuda. Stick that up on the top shelf there. Excuse me. Alright, graphics cards, the main trouble for the budget. Now I know I have some used ones, that's why I was just kind of looking just to see would they work before going and buying them. But yeah, we want the new ones. So where is the second one? This should be here. There we go, and I think, excuse me, that is everything in. So what I'm going to do is I want to try and sort of mix and match the cables as well, not have just one colour cable, so maybe do some red, white and green, sort of to go in with the tone of the RGBs as well. So I will be back in a couple of seconds. I'm just going to head off. I'll do all the cable and do all the RGBs, get everything installed. Actually I'll tell you what, we'll do that now real quick before we cut off. I'll do the overclocking as well. I'll just cut away for that, just save us having to watch that. Why? Maybe cabling up would help actually. Right, I'll tell you what, we'll do cable. That usually helps, doesn't it? To cable, right, so we should have, let me see, white. I want to go sleeved. Right, graphics cards first. I think we'll do white, red, white, green. So we'll do that one white. We'll do that one white there. This doesn't matter. That is going to be just as default color. Power cord, not going to see that. Or power cord, power button, not going to see that anyway. Are we going to see this? It's kind of going to cut off up there. Not really going to see that. So this one would be the next main one. Right, let's go with some red. So sleeved again. Have I got sleeved? I do. Right, so we were going to go red here. And then we'll do red coming off the motherboard. Actually no, I won't. I'll do green. Do green coming off the motherboard. Have we got anything else? Not really going to see it, so I'll tell you what, we'll just hook that up there. We'll just daisy chain all these case fans on. They're just going to be the default black anyway, so we're going to go green with that. And not really going to see this one, so I'll tell you what, we'll just throw that in there. Right, green. Pretty sure I have green sleeved as well. And I do. Alright, looks a little bit messy there, the cables, but it's just the way that they're going down through the slot there for the cable. But yeah, we'll do that one green as well. Kind of actually helps a little bit because the two cables here are actually in a way kind of masking the majority of that green one there. Right, so I think now we're good to boot. Yes, we are. Right, let's get into BIOS. Won't worry about the CPU yet. I'll overclock that in a second. Let's get XMP on, get that up to the full 3200 megahertz. Booting off the M.2. Alright, let's get a few things installed. So we're going to need 3D Mark. Going to need lighting. GPU tuner. Get the full potential out of these as we can, and the OCCT. Right, so I am going to jump back into the BIOS. I'm going to work on overclocking the CPU, and then I'll overclock the GPU. We'll come back, check on the temps, and run 3D Mark and see what we can do. Be back in just a second. Okay, so overclocking done on both the CPU and the GPUs, and I've also done the lighting. As you can see, I've changed the NZXT to green on a bit of a breathing pattern, along with the NZXT down here. I kept that white, it was already white, just put it onto that sort of breathing sort of flow. Changed the MSI logo here to green. Doesn't really look very green there. Hopefully it looks a little bit better actually once we get the case back on. I couldn't change the lighting here for the red RGB here on the graphics card, so I had to leave that as red, so I just decided to keep the MSI as white as well. And then we have the alternating red and white RGBs on the graphics, or on the graphics cards, on the RAM. Overclocking wise, managed to overclock the CPU from 4600 megahertz. I will apologise for that. That's a motorbike from next door going past, so yeah, apologies for that. There's always something in my videos, but yeah, I managed to overclock the CPU from 4600 megahertz up to 4900. It's kind of holding, maxing out rough, just shy actually of 86 Celsius. Overclocked the GPUs from 1860 up to 2060. One of them is running up to 84, just shy of 85, so I'm not really wanting to go any higher on that. I think I will start blue screening if I do go any higher, but we're not throttling the CPU at all either, so I'm happy enough with that. Let's run a 3D Mark and see what we get. Alright, it's not too bad. 21 on the CPU. I've seen worse. Again, I think if I try and push the 5000 megahertz on the CPU, I'll be throttling and blue screen, and that just won't work at all. We're just running a little bit too hot. Alright, graphics test 1. Alright, getting 81, 82 frames. I think the titaniums might have just been a little bit better, or maybe some 1080s. But unfortunately, not in the budget. Now I've got some used 1080s there as well, but I don't want to put anything used in. I want to keep it all new, all parts new. Alright, so graphics test 2, getting 72, 73. So 8500 is what we're looking for. Fairly confident we should get somewhere around about 9000. I hope, I really do hope. I don't see why we shouldn't. Alright, here we go, here's the results. 10,866, I will take that. That is not bad at all. Alright, so yeah, there we go. 10,866 3D Mark score with dual MSI GeForce GTX 1070 Gaming Z 8Gs and an Intel Core i5 9600K. Let's just take everything off, because you don't get your PCs with all this stuff on. And just hopefully Santa doesn't go and wreck this one. Why isn't it highlighting the... I have a habit, I have to take that out, I don't know why. Like, I mean, I know that it'll come out anyway when I just pick up the thing. Right, let's get the case back together. I could have actually done that while I was actually running the 3D Mark there, but not to worry. Right, front panel on, side panel, yeah, let's just go around. There we go. There you go. And what else have we got? We've got this side panel. So hopefully, I'm hoping that, like you can see, it kind of looks a bit green there, but just straight on, I don't know, it just looks, has more of a white tone to it. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad now that the side panel is on. Right, top panel. And everything over here is in the green. And we have 40 quid remaining in the budget. So let's see what else Santa has to say about that. No, don't go to PC. Oh wait, hold on. No, I've forgotten something actually. Hold on. Did I forget something? Missing cables. What cable am I missing? What did I not get? Oh, I think actually oh, one of the hard drives. Actually, we are going to have to boot that again. Yeah, I completely forgot to put that that second here. We'll do it green while I have that equipped. Yeah, so now we got, oh my god, I've got to do the whole 3D Mark again. Right, I'll be back in a second. I'll go and do that. Fail. Alright, so I cannot believe that I forgot to put in that second cable into the hard drive there. But while I was doing the 3D Mark, I thought I'd actually turn off the lights and see how it looks, and it actually does look very well. With the RGBs going, everything lighting up and pulsing away, and it really does. You can see actually properly now the green on the MSI Dragon. So yeah, still getting the same score. Everything was still the same. Just had to make sure that I was still overclocked on the GPU. Easy enough to check the CPU when booting up, but right, okay. If I've missed something else now, I'll be questioning myself. But yeah, no, I have to say it does. It looks well. With the RGBs alternating, so we'll turn the lights back on. As you see, I put the Christmas lights back on again. Don't know why. But right, let's get this shipped out, and now we can collect. Right, let's see how satisfied he is. Give us a 5-star, Santa. Good man yourself. Don't break this one as well. So yeah, so that is, I have an expired one here. New builds. Oh yeah, I went away from doing custom builds for a while. I have been going mad to get, can I get the mouse up? Yeah, up here, 5-star rating. It has taken me forever to get that full 5-star rating and pop the trophy. I think customers always right, but finally managed to get it. But yeah, that is where I am going to leave this video. This has been a little Christmas special of PC Building Simulator, building a gaming PC specifically for Deer Hunting Simulator for the good man himself, Santa. If you've managed to make it this far in the video, thank you very much for watching. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, don't forget to drop it a like. Feel free to comment down below. If you haven't done so already, make sure to hit subscribe. I shall talk to you all in the next video. Until then, take care, have yourselves a good one, and bye for now.